This challenge is really all about just changing your life and ultimately becoming the best version of yourself. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica, and of course this is my channel. Guys, this is gonna be a big video because this is the beginning of a life transformation. We'll be talking all about it. I'm very excited to share with you guys. I'm also gonna be getting very vulnerable and just sharing the truth and how this all came about and what I plan to do for the rest of the year basically, and how I will transform my life. Okay, there's a lot to say, so grab a drink, grab a snack, grab some popcorn. I have some kombucha here, lime and ginger. It's in Italian, so I'm still, you know, learning the words. But yeah, lime and ginger. This is like a normal kombucha flavor that I feel like every company has. I've never tried this one before, so we're gonna try it quickly before we get into this video. Also, do you guys like the setup? I've been filming in the second bedroom, but I don't know, I feel like I kind of like this a little bit better. Like, this light is off. I do have some natural lighting, but it's better with my ring light right here, so let me know. Okay, let's try this. It tastes good. Okay, so before I get into everything, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. Twitter. Okay, so let's try that again. Don't forget to follow my social media, my TikTok and Instagram, @JessKuma. DM me on Instagram if you want to chit chat. I'm there. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. Okay, so basically, I feel like some of you guys know, because I said it in my video where I'm like, you have to be honest with yourself. The one that looks like this. Basically, I was saying in that video that I feel like I'm operating at 10 to 15% of my highest potential. And obviously that is so bad. That's not even halfway. That's so bad. But this was a couple months ago, okay? So whatever, that happened, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try to, I don't know exactly what I said in that video, but I didn't really say I was gonna change so much. I just like was being honest with myself, being honest with you guys, saying like, obviously there is so much more room for growth that I have to do. And that's just the realization of it all. I would like to say I'm kind of self-aware, you know, but like if I'm not operating the best, if I know that I'm like having like a lazy period in life or just not doing what I know I can do, I'll be honest with myself. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I'm trying so hard. No, I wasn't back then, okay? I really wasn't. So basically, I have embarked myself on this challenge, lifestyle change, whatever you want to call it. It is called Project Uplevel, and it's basically where upleveling is the only choice. I'm going to tell you guys about the background, like how it all came about, what it is about, and like what I expect to happen at the end, okay? So basically on August 1st, 2023, this was like, today's August 10th, so 9 days ago. It hasn't been that long. Let me just tell you this. It hasn't been that long. But this is what happened. Okay, so on the evening of August 1st, me and my boyfriend were coming back from his summer house, which is like 2.5 hours away from here basically. And I was on the back of his motorcycle. He's obviously driving, because you guys know that I'm not. He's obviously driving, whatever. We're coming back to our home here where we are now. This is like a side note, but I was wearing this helmet that he just got me, like, I don't know, I guess the beginning of summer, for long trips, right? Not like just for the city, but if you're going on the highway for a long amount of time. And basically, because my hair, this is like, it kind of maybe looks the same to you, but it's just so much, right? There's a lot happening, right? So I need to get to the point. Basically, the volume is so big, the helmet just feels tight, and it's kind of a little bit annoying when I'm listening to something with my AirDrops. What the fuck are AirDrops? Earphones, AirPods. AirPods, and like it just feels like my head is being squished, and then my ear starts to hurt, and then I start to complain, and you know, whatever. So we were coming back in the night, and my ear just started hurting so much. I'm like, okay, I have to take out my earphones. So I took them out, and then I do this sometimes too when I was like driving. Sometimes you don't want to listen to anything, you know, but this was like by force because I was in pain. But like, I just wasn't listening to anything. I'm like, whatever, I'm gonna deal with my own thoughts. We had like an hour left to be going home. So, you know, I'm just there, just like no music, no podcast. We're just on the highway doing our thing. Normally he's listening to Adele rocking out, and I'm like, I'm jealous, but that's okay. I'm in pain. And then I don't know, I guess like sometimes, like, you know, when you're alone with your thoughts, you think, right? You think. And I just started reflecting back on like the past few months of my life, and I was like, you know what? I am not I'm not doing like the best I know I can do. This is, yes, almost like what I said in the last video where I was like, be honest with yourself, but I kind of went more in depth because I'm like, you know what, no, like, this is not how it should be. We have 5 more months until the end of the year, and like, I'm not gonna start January the same way I feel right now. Like, that's not an option for me. And like, I need to up level. I literally need to up level, and it starts now. It starts today. And then I'm like, okay, like let's relax. Let's just make a plan and everything, right? So I'm doing this deep reflection on this whole year, realizing that like I've been through so much change. I think this is the year that I've been through the most change in my life. Like, just a lot of change happening, or that has happened, which I guess I'm still settling into, but it's like, it was in the past. Let's go, Jessica. Let's move forward, you know? And then I was thinking of my higher self, what she's like, what I want out of life, what I want my future to be like, just things like that, you know? And I'll always tell you guys, like, my life is not perfect. The aesthetic of like, oh my God, moving from Canada to Italy for love, for my boyfriend and whatever. I'm living in Europe now, and like people save their money all year just to come here for the summer and la la la, this is my life now. Yes, that is great, that's amazing. But do I not always say that just because certain aspects of your life is perfect, it doesn't mean like your whole life is perfect. It doesn't mean like you don't want to make other aspects of your life better. And it doesn't mean that you're not slacking in other aspects of my life. Okay, great. My relationship aspect of my life is wonderful, but I do want to work on other aspects of my life as well. It's just like when a lot of people look up to celebrities and they're like, wow, they have the house, the relationship, the love, the career, the fame, the money, whatever. And then like years down the road, that person, that celebrity is literally addicted to drugs, in and out of rehab, and they just don't know how to like cope, right? So yes, you may see like a certain thing, a certain aspect of someone's life, but you really don't know the full picture, right? So I'm doing this reflection and I'm like, you know what? Where can I actually be by the end of this year if I was really truly focused, really truly, can I even use those two words together? If I was truly focused on what I want to accomplish and who I want to be, like my life would actually be so much different. And then this is when the ideas started flowing, right? So I'm like, okay, today's August 1st, it's evening. We have like 5 more months left until the end of the year. By the way, yes, I know we have 4 more months left till the end of the year, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a 5-month challenge. So obviously I'm including August as well. For me personally, I love naming things or like making things cute or like, you know, just making things a little bit extra. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm on a 5-month challenge or whatever. No, I'm like, this is going to be Project Uplevel. Upleveling is the only choice. I didn't really love a project, like the word project, because it feels very bro-y, if that makes sense. But that's the first idea that literally just flew into my mind. I'm like, you know what? It was the first idea. Let's just keep it, whatever. This is not like I'm not making this like a worldwide national, you know, challenge or something. It's literally just for me, but I'm sharing it with you guys. So I've never done anything like this. Like, of course, throughout periods of my life, I've up-leveled in certain ways. I feel like moving out of my parents' house for the first time, I went through like a little mini up-level and life transformation. The same when I overcame the fear of judgment. The same when I started my first online business. Things like that happen, and it's great. It's wonderful. You feel like, you know, you've reach the next level, right? But this is like completely different what I'm about to do right now. Like 5 months is a long time, but the thing is, I knew I didn't want to do like a 30-day challenge or like a 2-week challenge or whatever. No, I wanted it to be a decent amount of time and enough time for me to actually be able to look back in the past and be like, wow, I actually did that. Like, I changed my life. I didn't really know how I wanted to like structure this, but it just dawned on me, okay, take it 1 month at a time. That's the best thing you could do right now. Take it 1 month at a time. You don't need to plan the whole thing from like now to December 31st. 1 month at a time. Every month you're gonna have a new theme to focus on. One thing I really want to focus on is who I'm being instead of like the micro or little things that I'm doing. Like, yes, I'm gonna have goals, of course. I'm gonna go through that with you guys soon, but it's not necessarily about focusing on, oh, I want to reach this goal and reach this goal and reach this goal, because it's really about becoming my higher self. And when you focus on who you are becoming, the things just like come along with it. So let's say, for example, if you're just like, oh, I want to start going to the gym more, let's say 4 times a week, right? Right now you're going once a week, whatever, and your higher self would be going 4 times a week. So you're going to be focused on what your higher self would be doing. So yes, you have the goal of going to the gym 4 times a week, but it's really your higher self is what you're focused on, and they will, you know, do the goals. Gotta love living right beside the hospital. Okay, so it's only been 8 days, pretty much a week, okay? It's been only a week. But whenever I'm doing something and I don't feel like it's in alignment with my higher self, I like catch myself so much more easily now, right? So I'm basically just like, this is not what my higher self would be doing. And that's when I had the decision, right? Do I continue or do I stop? It's up to me. So I'm gonna give you guys like a real life example that happened, I think just a couple days ago. So scrolling, right? A lot of people have this problem. I honestly don't really think I do too much because, as you guys know, I just made my new Instagram like two months ago maybe, and I stopped using Instagram for like a year, so I was not scrolling on Instagram. Yes, I have TikTok. TikTok is like kind of my main platform. So for me, when I'm scrolling, after like 5, 6, 7 videos, it kind of just like hits me. I'm like, okay, I know that like I don't want to say wasting time, but I know that I'm scrolling right now, and I'm conscious about that. But a couple days ago, I do not know what was in the air because me, I was scrolling. I was scrolling and scrolling, and then after like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, I'm like, whoa, 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 what is going on here? Because this is not like normal behavior. So I caught myself, and then I decided to stop in that moment. And the thing about this whole 5-month challenge, like becoming your higher self, I'm gonna speak about me personally. My higher self is not perfect. I'm not looking to be perfect. This challenge is really all about just changing your life and ultimately becoming the best version of yourself. Okay, so my theme for August is consistency, which I really needed to focus on. Like that idea came to me in the night when we're on the bike. I knew that this had to be number one. I knew this had to be first. It's the foundation for everything in life, honestly. So for me, I broke it up into 3 categories: work-wise, movement, and me. So for YouTube, for example, I'm posting every single day. Obviously not like a long video like this every day, but videos like this, long form video, 2 times a week, usually Sunday and Wednesday, but that's not concrete, but 2 times a week. And then the days I the days that I'm not posting videos like a long form video, I'm going to be posting a short, and that's all doable because my shorts are basically like from TikTok. TikTok is like my main short form content platform, so a lot of my videos are TikToks, and then I can actually just use them for shorts. And also the same for Instagram. Instagram is honestly just like fun. It's like I don't have so much energy towards it. I'm reposting basically my TikToks, and there's not really any original content on there. There's some, but not too much. Something I did notice after deleting Instagram for a year is that it is so hard for me to scroll on there. I was telling my friends, I'm like, I post and goes. I'm sorry, I post and goes. Yes, I talked to some of you guys in the the DMs. Usually I'm on Instagram like 2 times in the day. Like one time when I'm posting, which is like whatever, nothing. And then another time like in the evening, I feel like I'm on Instagram for like 2 minutes. I think I'm on the app like 10 minutes max all day. Whatever. As I was saying before, TikTok is my main platform for short form content and numbers wise as well. So a lot of my content is basically done for my TikTok, and it's very easy to repurpose them on other social medias because obviously everybody does repurposing. Like not everyone who follows me on TikTok follows me on Instagram and on YouTube. You guys, you know. As I said, this is not about like having a perfect challenge. It's not about being perfect. It's really about getting into the mindset of your higher self, and that is who you will become. Like, I can already notice the amount of excuses I give myself has lessened by like, I think 80%. Honestly, 80%. And this is just making me realize like, I could have been this person. I could have been like doing this stuff months ago. Honestly, months and months ago. But sometimes it just takes a little like, for something to happen, and like enough is enough. Okay, so then we have the movement category, which I feel like you guys know, I've always been like a gym girly, right? Yes, I've been through my phases, but going to the gym or like getting myself to go to the gym is not too difficult, right? But since Project UPLEVEL started, I've definitely been way more consistent. So proud of myself, like emotionally, mentally, physically, I just feel way better. So that's going well. I don't have too much to say about it. But as you guys know with life, you know, life is always full of twists and turns and twists and turns. So basically, if you don't know, like the last 2 weeks, I guess, ish, of like Europe basically is like a big holiday, but more focusing on Italy. Basically, even like right now, August 10th, like a lot of the like cafes and bars are closed and stuff, but I'm lucky because my gym is open only until Friday. Today is Thursday. Oh my god, yeah, Thursday. So tomorrow's the last day of my gym opening, and then it opens again like I think like in 10 days or something. I don't know, let me check. Actually, I just have to double check. So basically tomorrow, whoa, Oh my god, that was so good to see. My gym is only open from 8 to 1:30 tomorrow. Okay. Honestly, thank god I actually checked that, because usually my gym is open. Normally it's 6:30 to 11 p.m, right? 6:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. But now we're on this like whole holiday vibe. So they have like 8 to 1:30, a little siesta, open again at 4:30 to 9:30. But tomorrow is only the first half, 8 to 1:30. So I gotta keep that up there. Oh my god, I'm getting hot. So basically the whole of next week my gym is closed, and then it opens again like the following week, right? But going back to the twists and turns, I'm actually surprising my boyfriend with a trip to Berlin. He doesn't know. He knows we're going somewhere, but he doesn't know where we're going. So it's really up to me to continue my movement from Monday to Friday, because obviously the hotel has a gym and stuff, so that's fine. But what am I going to be doing from really Monday to Thursday, right? And we're going back to the summer house, so like I'm gonna figure it out. Probably a lot of hot girl walks, because for me, movement is still movement, you know? So that's pretty much it with movement. Movement is like the category where I don't have to like try too hard. I just know everything's gonna be fine. And then the last category I have is the me category. So that is just focusing on myself. Basically meditation, journaling. I'm not perfect in that, but definitely way more consistent. Feeling so good mentally, emotionally, whatever. It's amazing. I am reading more. I've been reading the same book for way too long. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed and it's embarrassing, but we're definitely reading more. I love, you know, turning the pages, seeing myself get towards the end, because why did I bring so many books from Canada and I'm still on the first one, okay? That's all we'll say. Next, way more positive self-talk, like more affirmations to myself, loving on myself more, and it just makes me feel good, like literally from the inside out. Like I love it. Today I feel like I'm on a very high vibration, and we love that. I'm also very hot and sweating, but we'll continue on. Okay, and the last thing in my me section, which I really want to work on, that is actually beating me up, is my sleep. So overall, I've definitely been waking up earlier, which I love. But the thing is, am I going to sleep earlier? I'm not. Okay? I'm honestly really trying. Why are my hands folded? I'm like almost like sad at myself. But I am really trying. Obviously, like it's a work in progress. And it's like I know that I should be going to bed earlier, and I'm really gonna be trying, because this is something I kind of want to master for this month before we move on to the next month. And then I have like an extra category, but it's nothing really crazy. I just have to talk to my family more, because obviously I'm on like, am I on the other side of the world? I'm just very far. I'm an 8 to 9 hour plane ride away. So yes, definitely talking to them more, because it's like, just because I'm away doesn't mean I'm not part of the fam, you know? So yeah, all in all, I feel like for the past few months, even like this year, I've just been at a very chill place in my life, very like plateau place, which is like fine. There's really nothing wrong with that, but I'm yearning for some change and truly for a like transformation, and that is what we'll be doing here. So every month, probably at the beginning of the month, I'm going to make a video kind of like this, but not really. Like obviously this is like what is going on, but it's really just going to be a recap of the last month and what I'm looking forward to doing this month, and then I'll say the theme of the month in that video. To be honest, I have no idea what next month's theme is going to be. Like I was kind of thinking organization, but like do I really need a month for that? Maybe. Or productivity. That might be like a good one, but I don't know. I'm not thinking too much about the future now. I'm just focused on August, focused on being consistent, happy with myself, so proud of myself. And yeah, this is like something that I know I need, and I also know I need to share it with you guys, so you guys know like what is going on. So when you guys see the changes from month to month, you're not like, whoa, what is going on? I told you guys, I made a video. I might actually even make a playlist on my YouTube channel, being like Project Uplevel. Why did I almost forget for a second? Project Uplevel. But if I do make a playlist, obviously it'll be next month, because why would I have one video on my playlist? But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. This is my little challenge that's happening, Project Uplevel. 5 more months until the end of the year, and this is gonna literally change my life. I already know it. I feel it. Like even since I started this challenge, I feel like the past week has been like one of the best weeks of this whole year, you know? And I'm like, whoa, if this is gonna be happening week after week, day after day, month after month for 5 months, like who am I gonna be at the end of that? I'm a Scorpio, I'm a water sign, I cry for everything, but I'm literally getting watery-eyed, because it's just like a lot can change, and sometimes you have to get to the point where it's just like as I said before, enough is enough. I need something. Like when I made that video that was operating at 10 to 15%, like that was not easy to share, but that's just where I was. Now I feel like we're definitely going up. Like we're at a good 30 to 35. Obviously that's still less than half. Give me some time, guys. It's only been a week, as I said. And the fact that I feel like I'm at 30, 35%, which is like what, basically triple from a few months ago, that in itself is really making me feel like I'm living like a natural high, you know? Like I have a natural high in my body. I'm very excited for life. I'm very excited. So yeah, that's basically that. Project Uplevel, where upleveling is literally the only choice. You have no choice. You're gonna uplevel and that's it. And that's that, and we love that, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Obviously, if you haven't subscribed yet, because I know some of you are not subscribed, do it right here, subscribe. Also, obviously, if you want to join this challenge or do something of your own in a similar, you know, sense, do it. Like you have, having 5 months, obviously including this month, is so much time for you to change a lot. So let's wake up, start changing our lives, and go into 2024 literally being the best we've ever been. Another ambulance. Drink time, I guess. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much. I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.